Hello, friends. Welcome to Tuesday's training. Did you know, I'm sure you do know, 80% of businesses fail within the first 5 years, especially in the first few years. And I believe the reason that they fail is one of the biggest reasons is that the owners don't know where to spend their time, money, or energy. And so today I'm going to share with you three important places for you to spend your time, money, and energy. So there was a couple of questions that came up recently, and I want to share those with you. And then you judge by the end of this whether this is the right place for you to be spending your time, money, and energy. And the first question was about branding or about marketing, and what was the difference and where should I be spending my time? So I'm going to talk about that. I'm also going to talk about what I call RGAs, revenue generating activities. I'm going to talk about your keystone initiatives. And the third one I'm going to talk about is this 4-letter word called planning, and I'll tell you why in a minute. So if you're confused to where to spend your time with respect to branding or marketing, let's talk about that. Branding is how you make your prospects or your target market feel about your business, whether it's a luxury business, whether it's not a luxury business. And all that is reflected in your branding. It could be music, it could be values, it could be pictures that you're putting out there. And your branding is that sort of capsule that holds all of this, how you want you make your target market feel. Now, marketing is more about how you are going to get your target market to buy your program, product, or service. So this could be whether it's emails, whether it's going to be social media, whatever it is that you are going to do to eventually get people to buy your program, product, or service. The big thing is that people don't know where to spend their time. And the first thing is to consider, number one, is what I call RGAs, revenue generating activities. What are revenue generating activities? So is going to a networking event a revenue generating activity, you might ask? Well, only if you have a message that when you're at that networking that you are getting sales calls from it. If you're not, then maybe that's not the place for you to be. Is writing an email or a blog, is that a revenue generating activity? Only if you are getting people to sign up for your programs through that activity. So it's all about whether you are encouraging people, you're building that relationship so that they do eventually, sign up for your programs. So how do you know whether these are revenue generating activities for you? You've got to keep track. You've got to keep track. If nobody is reading your newsletters or nobody is reading your blogs, nobody's clicking opens or links or anything like that, then perhaps that is not a good revenue generating activity. Okay. I also want to talk about, there's 4 basic types of activities. Okay, so we've got admin and ops, operations. Okay, that's one activity. We've got customer service. We all have customer service, right? There's no two ways about it. We have customer fulfillment, in other words, actually serving our clients. We have marketing and sales. And last but not least, we have business growth and development. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The problem is that very often people aren't spending their time, money, and energy in the right places. So the question to ask is, where are you in your stage of business growth? So that's your key initiatives. Where are you when you look at the grow meter? You know, 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are you? So if you're in stage 1, developing your business, you're probably going to have to do all of those activities. But you should be spending most of your time marketing and sales activities, because if you don't spend time marketing and sales, you won't have customers, and then you really, truthfully, you won't have a business. And the problem is that I see too many people doing, maybe admin and ops, customer service, and they're not spending enough time on marketing and sales. So how much time should you be spending on marketing and sales? Until you reach about $250,000 to $250K, 80% of your time, I'll repeat it, 80% of your time should be spent on marketing and sales. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time. And so then the rest of it is customer fulfillment, if you have to deliver that. And the problem is that very often what happens is, you'll recognize this, you do the marketing and the sales, right? You do the marketing and sales, marketing and sales, marketing and sales. Oh, I got a customer. Customer, 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 customer. You've got that customer, then you no longer have customers. And so that's what happens to your revenue. Your revenue looks like the roller coaster. You really need to focus your time on revenue generating activities. Okay, revenue generating activities. Spend your time on the marketing and sales. Then you will have customers to do customer fulfillment. Then you might have time for customer service. If you don't have time for admin and ops, that's probably because you can already pay someone to do it, right? You pay a bookkeeper, you pay a virtual assistant, but you've got to be generating those clients. So there's another area that I find that business owners, neglect. And that's this one here, business growth and development, or as you might call it, working on your business instead of in your business. And over the next couple of months, you're going to hear a lot about, planning for the year that's coming up. You're going to hear a lot about, creating goals, setting goals. But business growth and development, probably, if this is number 1, this should be number 2. Business growth and development throughout your year. Throughout your year. It's been said that being a business owner is the biggest personal development journey you will ever go on. You need to grow so that your business can grow. And so business growth and development, we could call it planning. You could call it investing, right, in a coach or a mentor. It could be reading. It could be, part of a mastermind. What are you doing for business growth and development so that you can be the best possible person to lead your business forward to its next level? So are you spending your time on marketing and sales and then business growth and development? Are you spending your time on revenue generating activities? Are you spending your time on the right activity for your stage of business growth? Those are all questions that you should be asking yourself almost every single day. So I hope this has been helpful to you, because over the next few weeks, you're going to hear me talk a lot more about this 4-letter word that many entrepreneurs don't like, and that's planning, right? Because December 15th, I will be hosting, you're invited to attend, CEO Planning Day. CEO Planning Day is where you wear, hold on just a minute. your CEO hat and you act like the CEO of your business. And together we will work together to plan out your year at a high level so that you know what activities to focus on. And then we will focus very in minute detail down to the 90 days so that you know what revenue generating activities are going to work for you, which activities here you need to work on, what activities you need to work on that are appropriate for your stage of business growth. I don't want you to become one of that 80% whose business doesn't succeed. I want you to be in that 20%. So that is the Tuesday training for today. It's all about doing your marketing in a predictably profitable way, learning how to develop rinse and repeat systems so that your marketing is done by design instead of by chance. And then you can leave the hustle, you can leave the grind behind. I hope this has been helpful. If you want more information on the CEO Planning Day, hold on, I'm going to write it here for you. She says, anna.lidstone.com/CEO planning. And there, we'll show it for you. So I look forward to spending December 15th with you. If you want to get more focused on your time and the time that is going to be the best to move your business forward. Thanks so much, guys. Look forward to talking with you next Tuesday around 1 o'clock. Bye for now.